Another thing I found interesting in this movie, The Alligator People, is the opening scenes had these doctors uh, putting a nurse under some kind of hypnosis and having her recall her memory, which she had forgotten how her husband used to be an alligator. But that wasn't the point. What it fascinated me and brought back a memory is the tape recorder going on in the background. I haven't seen a tape recorder in quite a long time. And it brought back a memory of when my dad had his radio and TV store in Detroit. And there's a lot of people who hung around the store. They didn't have anything better to do, and some of them were gamblers. And my dad had one time in for repair, because he never bought these things, but they would show up for repair. A wire recorder. This was like before tape recorders. And it was just like a tape recorder, only it was a spool of wire that you recorded on. And he was showing this machine off, which he had just fixed for a customer. He was showing the machine off to me and his friends at the store. And people were really amazed at this, is that they could record their voices. And he did record their voices. And before this machine, there was no recording of voices unless you had professional equipment, studio equipment, where you used a disc to actually cut grooves like making music. So people got a big kick out of it around his store in Detroit, of this wire recorder. And this made me think of the wire recorder. But also, in the late 50s, I had a tape recorder just like this. And I love this thing because this was the first time that I could copy my friends' albums that they bought. They bought like jazz albums, and I used my recorder and I could copy their stuff. The first time you could do any illegal copying of music.